Ravens get one of their best players into the Hall of Fame. Is it time to draft the next Ed Reed? This and a couple of things more coming right out.
Renegade.
Hey guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. If this is your first time in the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't lose at any time that I upload new content. So, first and foremost, congratulations to Ed Reed. Well deserved, one of the best players, not only for the Ravens, because we know that of all time, best safety, best pure safety ever, in my opinion, right? Best center fielder, man in which people consider one of the most cerebral quarterbacks, had trouble with Ed Reed. Tom Brady used to put one shot where number 20 is in his wrist, right? So, now the question is, since Ed Reed left, we really haven't had that true free safety. Eric Weddle has the potential, but I think age has, taken a toll. He's still smart, but he cannot react as well as he did. Also, there was a game they played, but okay, guys, in my opinion, it was a good game. I liked the game. I just didn't like the outcome of the Patriots winning. And last, before I start, announcements. We made it to 150. Hell yeah. Thank you to all of you guys for subscribing to the channel, for, helping me get to this goal, for believing, for liking the content, for giving me feedback. The feedback you give me, I apply. I try to make modifications and, try the best as I can to provide the content that you're looking for. So that being said, giveaway. This is the giveaway video. So what I need for you guys to do is just comment in the video about the topic, or give me your best memory of Ed Reed. I love to hear from you guys. What I will do is Friday, it's Tuesday, yeah, by Friday, I will pick the best comment. Not the best comment, what am I talking about? Whatever comment the computer thing generates. I go to a website that just grabs one, it takes all the unique comments. So if you comment 10 times, it just gives you one entry. So it takes your name and just pulls it out. Forgot the person that won last time, but we did it when we hit 100. So this is for the 150. So stay tuned. Like I said, comment, and then I'll announce it on Twitter, the winner. And yeah, and if you don't have Twitter, I'll find a way to give your information so I can get you the shirt. It is the Lamar Jackson shirt, the one that I designed. So if you like it, it's also on the store. But I will say, hold on, you might win it, right? So, okay. That being said, now that we have the announcement, the congratulations to Ed Reed and the team that we don't talk about, let's talk about safeties. In my opinion, there's 3 potential first-round safeties. We have a safety that we drafted last year that I personally like. I like the Joker. Now, a lot of people say he's more of a box safety. He's a vicious hitter. I think he can play a free safety, and I actually think Weddle is coming back. So with that, the Joker, or Elliott, he can learn from Weddle, because Weddle has the ability, or, the smarts. It's just the body, the agility is not there. So, but the Joker can learn how to read coverage, how to play as a safety. And he has the youth, the talent, the athleticism to produce. So, would I would like them to have him as a free safety? Sure. Before drafting one of these guys, yes. Are these guys legit? You are damn right they're legit. So let me start with Jonathan Abrams. He's from Mississippi State. So all 3, he's the guy that I hope we don't draft at all. Not because he doesn't play well as a safety. He is more of a box safety. And in my opinion, we have a hell of a box safety. I know people don't give him props, but Tony Jefferson is a hell of a box safety. I'm going to give you what I wrote for him after watching his videos, the film of his games. He's not great in coverage. Vicious hitter. Great against the run. He lacks the awareness of where the receivers are going, right? So he lacks that route running awareness. from the receivers. He is physical, like I said, aggressive tackler. Sometimes, and this drives me crazy when our Ravens do this. I remember this last year when we played the Saints. Jimmy Smith came on a blitz, and he was so excited to just sack Drew Brees that Drew Brees moved an inch, and Jimmy just whiffed. This guy tends to do that. He gets so aggressive, so excited, he whiffs some tackles. So I hate that. Gets caught on double moves a lot, or the quarterback can look away and he just, gets off coverage. So like I said, he's more suited for a box safety type, and he can be a really good box safety. So it's not a knock on him. If we would have a free safety, right, and we didn't have Tony Jefferson, I would say then, yeah, he's a possibility. But having Tony and our lack being free safety, but Weddle maybe coming for one more year, he's not the guy that I would draft, especially not in the first round. And he's between late first, early second. So then, a lot of you guys' favorite Nasir Adderley. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. This dude is legit. So he's from Delaware. This dude is legit. He can hit hard. He can definitely play high cover one, high safety. He has the ball skills. He has the range, so he can recover. He can move quickly. He can identify routes. He can shift really good. He has a knack for the ball. He is a playmaker. The problem that I have with Nasir is I saw a lot of his videos, a lot of the tape against D2, D3 colleges, right? And there's no knock on him. You play to whoever the hell is in front of you. Can he do that consistently in the NFL? He had a decent Senior Bowl. So I think he can. Like I said, I think he can. And I think what's going to happen is his 40 will determine a lot of where he goes. I'm expecting him to run in the 4.5s. If he runs slower than a 4.5, I think he definitely gets pushed to the second round. If he runs 4.4 or like 4.51, I think that pushes him to that 20s pick, which is where the Ravens are. Without drafting, again, I think we should give Elliott a chance as to be a free safety. But what the Ravens might be looking is, well, Elliott maybe can be more of a box safety, and maybe in a year from now move away from Tony, which again, Tony Jefferson's only 26, so he's very young. But let's say they want to do that for cap purposes. So draft this guy, learn on the Weddle, and then next year you had two new safeties, very young, Nasir and Elliott. That might be a possibility. The guy is legit. The guy's a baller. He can play. Would I be mad if they drafted at 22? No. Think you have a legit potential free safety, right? Which is hard to find in the league. The league is full of safeties, and the problem is people are like, well, the safety value has diminished. Yes, because most of them are box safeties. You don't have that many Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas, you know what? At 30, he's the second best free agent out there. Is because there's not a lot of free safeties. So Nasir's legit, and let me go to the last one, Deontay Thompson. So he's a Bama boy, and if Aussie was drafting, I would have bet money that this guy was gonna be drafted. He's a Bama boy. He's great. Athleticism, tackling, range is spectacular. His jump is amazing. He can recover. Him and Nasir are very comparable. The difference is this dude did it in the SEC. So he did it against better competition. I think both of them will be great. Both of them can play high safety. Both of them have the awareness. I think you cannot go wrong with either one. A little difference is their height. Nasir is 5'11", and we'll see what the combine shows. This dude, Deontay, is 6'2". So he has that little bit of, height, that 3 inches. And his vertical is, I saw this play against, who was it, Oklahoma? I think it was against Oklahoma. They did a deep pass, and this dude came out of nowhere and jumped. And I thought he was not going to get there. He tipped the ball out. Great recovery. He was the safety, so he wasn't manning up. It was somebody else in Bama. But great recovery. He is spectacular. Would I be mad if they drafted him at 22? Hell no. I actually like him a little bit over Nasir. That's my opinion. But neither one is a bad pick. The question is, for the Ravens, where do we want to go with this first round? We're having Elliott. Do we believe in Elliott? Do we think Elliott has potential a starter? Do we just want to have next year 2 free safeties? Not next year, the year before. Again, I think Weddle's coming back. I think, Tony is coming back. And you have your starting safety. But what you do want is to have free safety for next year, for the following year, for 2020, already in-house, learning from Weddle. Because if you're bringing Weddle back, I think it's on a rotational basis, and I think it's to be a teacher, to be a mentor for that next free safety. So I don't know, guys. You tell me, what do you guys think? Do you like Nasir, Deontay, or Jonathan? Like I said, there's no knock on Jonathan. In my opinion, he's more of a box safety, versus the other two are just more free safety. They have the range, and they will look good in purple and black. Please put comments below. Do you want a safety in the first round? If you do, who will you want? Maybe I'm overlooking anybody else. So put it in the comments below. What is your favorite Ed Reed moment? Like I said, the Bull Hawk is in the Hall of Fame, which I love it. He's one of my favorite Ravens. Obviously, I mean, it was so exciting to watch Ed Reed, and we haven't had that, so maybe one of these dudes can be that. And don't forget, those comments, I'm going to take them by Friday. Probably at around 7 p.m. I'm going to pull one of those comments, or not me, but the software is going to pull one of those comments, and it's going to create, or it's going to give me a winner, and I'll contact you. So, anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook at szg.sports. DM me if you have any questions. Also, I'm coming up with a mock draft, 3-0, I guess, and it's going to be the last one before the combine. I'm going to put trades, and I'm also going to make a video probably next week or so. Where can the Ravens trade, right? So I'm going to make the video with the mock draft, and as I go by picks, I'll say, oh yeah, at 10, well, I think that's a good spot for the Ravens to trade out. This is what they will give up. At 24, 22, if they trade back with this team, I think this team could potentially move to 22. This is what they will gather, right? So we're going to break it like that. We're also going to do a video with the cap, all the cap numbers, who's leaving, who's staying, who we're bringing. So stay tuned for that. And guys, I will see you next time.